Hello everybody, my name's Jack Wilson. I'm currently a second year engineering student at Gladstone CQU. The following presentation is going to give you a respectable indication on ethics. Ethics can be described as a system of moral principles. Ethics has the power to affect how people make decisions and lead their lives. Ethics is also commonly known and described as moral philosophy. The word ethic can cover a variety of dilemmas in life, such as how to live a good life, our rights and responsibilities, the language of right and wrong, moral decisions, what is good and also what is bad. When approaching the subject of ethics, it has to be taken into consideration of the three main areas: meta-ethics, normative ethics, and applied ethics, all of which have their very own strong meaning. Meta-ethics means to deal with the nature of moral judgment. It takes consideration of the origins and the meaning of ethical principles. It is also known for the theoretical meaning and reference of moral propositions and how their true values may be determined. Normative ethics is concerned with the content of moral judgments and the criteria for what is right or wrong. In other words, normative ethics is the practical means of determining a moral course of action. Applied ethics looks at controversial topics like war, animal rights, and capital punishment. Applied ethics also draws upon ethical theory in order to ask what a person is obligated to do in some very specific situations, or within some particular domain of action, such as a business. Some of you might be asking, what is the use of ethics? If ethical theories are to be useful, they need to be able to affect the way that human beings behave. It is known that if a person realizes that it would be morally good to do something, then it would be irrational for that person not to do it. However, humans often behave unreasonable, as in humans normally follow their gut instinct, even when their head suggests a different course of action. Ethics also has the power to pinpoint a disagreement. When two people are arguing a moral issue, it can often be found that what they disagree about is just one particular part of the issue, and that they agree on everything else. When this is noted in the disagreement, it can sometimes hint towards an answer to the raised problem. You might be asking yourself now, where does ethics even come from? Philosophers have several answers to this question. Some say it comes from God and religion, human integrity and instinct, a rational moral cost-benefit analysis of actions and their effects, the example of good human beings, a desire for the best people in each unique situation, or political power. Ethics is also a source of group strength. One problem with ethics is the way of which it is often used as a weapon. The way it can be used as a weapon is if a group believes that a particular activity is so-called wrong. Ethics can then be used, morality, as the justification for attacking those who practice this activity. When this process happens, it is commonly regarded as immoral, as in these people are seen less human, so to speak. This commonly has tragic consequences. In the past, it was thought that ethical problems could be solved in one of the following two ways: by discovering what God wanted people to do, or either by thinking thoroughly about moral principles and problems. It was thought that this would then lead the decision into the right conclusion. However, in modern days, it is said that ethics leads people not to conclusions, but instead to decisions. So, after what I've had to say about ethics, remember, ethics comes with good actions. It's not just about the decency of particular courses of action, but it's also about the goodness of individuals and what it means to live a respectable life. However, ethics is not always good, as it doesn't always give the right answers. Yes, It can resolve a disagreement. However, sometimes this will only eliminate confusion and point out the issues. Thank you for listening.